Lots to look forward to right now, especially after that conversation. And I'm going to give you even more to look forward to after we have this conversation and this moment in the kitchen. Now listen to this. Made with love and plants since 1991. That's a long time. FRYS has been our go-to flavor-packed nutritious meal option, which is, I think, full of all the necessary nutrients too, right? But now get ready for this. There's a fresh new look because soon they're going to be launching their new flexitarian range. It's all the way from Australia. We've got someone to just bring us this incredible news. It's the co-founder of FRYS Family Foods, Tammy Fry, in the building to tell us more about what they have planned. And while we obviously have this conversation, we're going to be serving up something mouth-watering. It's a plant-based Mexican taco with roasted corn salsa and avocado crema. Wow. Tammy, you've come at the right place, the right time. Everybody is anticipating this. How are you doing this morning?
I'm great, thank you.
Yeah, it's good to have you back in the kitchen. It's good to celebrate something that I think plant lovers, new people that are discovering diets are going to celebrate right now. Talk to me about this flexitarian range. What's happening?
So we are so excited because we're bringing new technologies, new flavors, and we're going to be bringing a couple new products to market.
Okay.
And a slightly different looking pack as well. Like, looks really awesome. And the great thing about these new products is they are very high in protein, very high in fiber, but you're not getting all the cholesterol and saturated fats. So we've really concentrated on the health profile of the products as well.
Right.
So really great for people that are looking, you know, to cut back on meat a little bit and wanting to experiment. This range is going to be for those people.
Perfect. Right. Look, I know we are going to be dual wielding here, so we've got some cooking going on. I'm going to pop this side and maybe I can assist you, but I love the fact that I'm seeing a lot of colors here already. So where are we starting with this one?
So this is actually my family favorite because I've got two teenage boys. They eat me out of house and home. So this is the taco recipe that we do on Tuesdays.
Taco Tuesday, nice. Okay.
And I try and put a lot of color into their food, make sure they're getting all the protein. So I use the FRYS pea protein, which has got 24% protein and all the essential amino acids. So you're not missing out on anything if you swap out. Okay. So all I'm going to do here really is just, we've got some beautiful onion and garlic here. I'm going to add some cumin. These are just our Mexican flavors, ground cumin.
And can I just confirm that when you mentioned the protein, were you talking about 24 grams of protein per serving? Is that per 100 grams?
That's per 100 grams.
Oh, wow. So that's like close to like chicken breasts and cans of tuna.
It's right up there, maybe even more than beef protein. So
okay, nice. Look, I know that it's not something to always harp on, but a lot of us are looking at getting our macro balance correct. So good fats, good protein especially. And it's hard to get a lot of protein in, let's say, the vegan and the plant world more specifically. And we often lack that sort of creativity to find ways to make it taste good at the same time.
Absolutely.
So are your boys loving this then? Because teenage kids eat a load and a load and a load. It's like there's this endless pit in their tummy.
My kids eat a lot. They're very active boys as well. So I have to cook big meals, big family dishes for them. And this one, the other thing I like to do with something like this is I often bulk up because food's expensive nowadays. So if I add plant protein products, I'll often take beans or lentils and I chuck those in there, and you get a lot of goodness out of beans and lentils, you know, have a lot of fiber and B vitamins. So you can chuck that in there and the food just goes a bit further. So we can fill more tacos.
Because you know they're coming back for seconds and thirds and fourths, and maybe tomorrow they want to have a little snack as well.
Exactly, so exactly. And if you've got leftovers, you can just keep them in your fridge for the next day.
And I love how you obviously are also working with this theme of conscious eating. I think it's something that's quite important. I think as South Africans, I'm quite blown away at how as South Africans, look, we come from this traditional like chisanyama, we're all about meat, all about braaiing. So to see how we are adopting this conscious way of eating and accepting it, it seems like the sort of terrain is changing a bit.
Oh, absolutely. In South Africa, we actually see that 29% of people are identifying themselves as flexitarians.
Oh, wow,
so that means that South Africans are already doing this. They're living this way already. They're starting to really investigate what type of food that they want. You know, lifestyle disease is very prominent. 1 in 2 people have a lifestyle disease, which is actually preventable by the way you eat and the way you live your life. And so I think people are really investigating. They're starting to change a little bit. And so this is where, you know, plant-based meats can play a real role because you don't have to change your culture and all your favorite dishes. You don't have to learn a whole new way. It's just a little exchange, you know, a simple swap to get the same result.
I see what you're doing there, and I can definitely agree with you right now, because I think that's what FRYS family is doing so well. It's not changing the sort of inspiration and the creativity that we've learned through all these years in terms of our palate, our flavor profile, what we want. So this is such an easy sort of alternative, an easy switch. You don't have to change anything that you already know. Just get a box, pop it in, and you sort it.
Swap it out, and then it's ready. I mean, this is ready. It literally maybe 6 minutes.
And that's like the hardest part,
That's the hardest part.
You could have called this
now
on.
I'm just going to add salsa and other little bits and pieces. So we can just mix up. I always add color. So, you know, to build the salsa, it's really, really easy. Just a little bit of some red onion.
All right, let's go through
and
that.
Ginger. Ginger's awesome and great for your guts as well. So a little bit of ginger, and we're just going to mix that together, and some fresh chilies.
Ooh,
and then
nice.
coriander. If you aren't a coriander person, but I'm a coriander person.
So myself and G are like, I think there's something wrong with our DNA, because it tastes so different to us. But it's such a great flavor addition to, I think, any meal. It adds that freshness. I know it's that zestiness and zing. I'm speaking on behalf of everybody else that loves it. But I do find that even when it is blended in colors like this, it just works so well.
It works.
Listen, I'm excited to see the end of this. So can we quickly rush and put this together? Because I know Mzansi wants to get this recipe on. And a reminder again, if you are looking for some inspiration right now, you can get this fry-inspired recipe at expressoshow.com. We've got the inspiration for you, of course. And again, don't forget that there's an entire range that's coming through that we are definitely getting so excited about. It's the Flexitarian range. It is the latest in terms of, I think, conscious eating, good flavors, and I think just like bringing something new to the party, something that we want, something that we've needed, and it's 100%. Finally here.
So we've listened to consumers, you know, consumer feedback, and I think it's really bringing something that people are looking for at the right moments in time. Because as people are starting to become more conscious, become more educated about their food, this is the right moment to bring new products to the market.
Okay.
So
let's make some noise now and share our deepest secrets. Check if that's plugged in. Yep, all good.
I don't know if this one is.
Let me see if there we go. Nicely done.
So we're just going to blend that.
Nice.
And we can turn it off.
Let me just hop you enough.
Just give it to.
There we go.
There you go. Nice. And we have a finished one here.
Bum, bum, bum. Fast forward into the future, as always. Tammy's been working hard just to make sure that we can see the finals up. But
beautiful,
it
beautiful
smells good. It smells fresh.
So my kids don't like the chunky guacamole too much. So you can do guac, or you can just blend it up and make it a little bit smoother.
I think you can do anything as long as you've got a fry involved in that, then you sort it. Tammy, thank you so much.
Thank you
it's
so much.
It's good to have you back in the studio. Mzansi, you've been inspired. Go be conscious. Go and switch up all your favorite meals, and you've got the best option to do it right here.